beautiful morning. Look at those snow-capped mountains over there.
Time to laugh and go. The sun will rise tomorrow, I'm sure. Follow your heart, work with your mind. Yes, it's time to let go. Before I fall asleep, I've got myself a promise to keep. When I open my eyes, it will be no surprise. Chase the thing that keeps me alive. But it ain't over.
You know, better safe than sorry. No, this is going to give us the opportunity to make sure that we don't have any bad surprise this season.
I think it's good to haul out once a year and just check.
It's gonna give us some good peace of mind, hopefully. With a few things at least. So yeah, there we are in the yard, on the hard. The next step in the process is to pressure wash the hull. We're not super keen on the pressure wash thing because it's not really good for the anti-fouling, but we pretty much decided to recoat the anti-fouling over the coming days, so decisions.
But it ain't over. No, it ain't over. It is not over. Not over. Not over till I...
Hi guys, and welcome to a new episode of... No, we have not left the dock yet. We are still working on our boat. We really want to leave, and as a matter of fact, at the time that we're recording this video, we are one day from departure. It's been a longer process than we intended. We get a lot of comments saying, alright, it's time to go sail now, or when are you leaving the dock already? If I guess that people are bummed out because they're not seeing two people sailing, they're seeing two people working on their boat. When we started this YouTube channel, we committed to show real life. And this is real life. That's how our life is right now. When you do upgrades, you're often dependent on the weather, because when it's wet outside, when it's too windy, when the boat is moving, you can't do much. You're maybe dependent on other people working on your boat and their own availabilities. Maybe you're working to fill the cruising kitty, or maybe you have to take care of your health. And all those reasons can keep someone at the dock for more time than they intended to. So that's where we are right now, and I was not prepared for that when we started talking about sailing, but well, better get used to it.
Here we are.
Here we are.
So we wanted to do what I thought was just a few upgrades, but those upgrades ended up getting a little bit bigger and a little bit more complicated, and what was just going to be a few upgrades turned into what I would call a small refit of the boat.
A small refit?
It was small. There are refits that could be much bigger.
Gosh, like think about everything that we've done. We have almost completely overhauled our electric system.
Yeah.
We have installed an arch with solar panels and davits. We are installing a water maker. We have a new fridge. We have new marine electronics. Not all of it. We have a new radar. What else have we done? It feels like
so
I'm
we have a new
missing
radar, and
50%
then
of
we
it.
have all the, well, we had all this, just the standard maintenance items that we have. Servicing the engine, the winches, the windlass, the water system.
So it's not like we've done nothing either. We've been really working our tushies off.
Yeah, we've been super busy.
Good morning. It's 6:30 in the morning. What are you doing, Ryan?
Running a couple cables. One of the cables is to the tank meter that I installed a year ago in the bow that I've never hooked up. And then I'm gonna run this cable for the windlass remote. Yeah.
You don't want to start your day with breakfast, maybe?
No, I'm not really a breakfast person.
So on top of doing all of those things, I have gone away for work a few times. We have been battling some bad weather, which has kind of prohibited us from getting up top on the boat and doing some work.
Yeah.
So there's been a lot of challenges along the way as well.
We hesitated a bit when we decided to haul out the boat and take her on the yard because we wanted to get out of the marina as soon as we possibly could, but we changed our mind.
The anti-fouling we put on last year was supposed to last 2 years. We were kind of the impression that it would probably still be good, but we stuck a little GoPro underneath and it looked like there was a little bit of growth.
Yeah.
So we decided to haul out, and it was a good thing we did.
When we were pulling the boat to the crane, I could feel the hull vibrating really abnormally. And we think that it was the anode on the prop that fell off. So that's one of the things we're really happy that we found out about before the season. Because the role of our anode is to corrode before some other essential parts of the boat. If we did not have one properly installed, that could have done some serious damage to polar seal. That was also a good opportunity for us to redo the anti-fouling. And when I say opportunity, we really did not have a choice because the yard pressure washed everything off. So we had to find people to paint for us when we were taking care of other jobs. Like our new anchor! Yay! We asked everyone what they thought we should get as an anchor, if we should get a spade or if we should get a rock now. Now everybody told us get a rock now, but we felt that it was not a very original choice and we were seriously contemplating getting a spade. But when the time came to actually order our new anchor, the rock now turned out to be 200 euros cheaper and that did it for us. Luckily, we were back in the water in 48 hours. That was an express trip to the yard. We also took the opportunity to have our rig checked, and by the time we were back in the water, we were 100% confident that polar seal was going to be the best boat ever to take us around the Med. Okay, Ryan, let's take stock on everything that we've done since we arrived here. Okay, so jack line, that's done. Fill all the aft through hulls, that's done. Mount blocks on the bow, that's done.
Port side teak field done. Strut for the aft done. Arch done. Wax the cockpit done. Boom brake preventer system done. Fix up the garage, that's done. Windlass for manual operation done. Cover for solar wires done. Rope backs done. Fog hailer.
That was done a long time ago.
Cockpit shower done. New fiberglass on the aft door, that's done. Spot for the dehumidifier, that's done. Additional power outlet done. Filter under sink done. Dinghy painter done. Dinghy locks done. Service the winches. Service repaired. Radar done. Service the dive jackets done. Service the windlass done. Re-rig all the lines with chafe. Yeah, we've done. Rebed center hatch vent done. Starboard chain plate seal done. Clean the tick done. Service the engine done. Inspect and possibly rebed adult mounts done. Starboard hatch seal done. Water maker almost done. Windlass remote done. Exhaust covers done. Fans done.
And now, guys, we need a break. It's been a long time since we had an actual weekend. Ever since we get back from the US to the boat, we've worked non-stop. On the bright side, we accomplished a lot of things, but we figured that at this present moment, we need a little pause. So today, we are going off to the mountain to do some exploring of the region. We haven't been driving for half an hour and that landscape is really different. so desertic. Which makes sense because apparently that's the theme of the place that we're going to visit, and now that I see this landscape, it makes total sense. Are we in Spain? Are we in California? Who knows? Are we lost? Maybe we're in an old Western movie. It is here in this part of Spain that some of the most famous Western movies have been shot. We didn't know about it, we heard some rumors, but we actually found the studios. They're open for the public and we're gonna go find out more. I don't know if you guys have watched the series Westworld, but this feels just like it. I feel like I'm in Westworld right now. I just missed the costume. Luckily, Ryan and I took the cowboy hats with us, so we're gonna get them out at some point today, but wow, this is cool! Oh! Wow! What do you think, Ryan?
Yeah, it's cool.
Are we in Westworld right now?
Yeah.
Yes, Ryan. This is where we're going. Do you know what it says?
No. Premiere.
This is here that The Good, the Bad and the Ugly was shot, and a couple of other famous movies such as Indiana Jones and the Last Crusades. Oh, and some sets of Lawrence of Arabia. I've also read that this is where they shot all those, what they call the spaghetti westerns. You know, all those western movies that were made for Italians and French and German. And I guess that this is where a lot of cliches about the Wild West, the cowboys and the Indians were made. Right here in Spain. Okay, so right now I am a cowboy in Mexico, or like somewhere in a Mexican town. We're gonna go through this door. Now, cowboy in American town, and there is the sheriff office. We have been spending an entire month and a half maintaining and upgrading poor Lucille. And although it is really satisfying to see her turn into a self-sufficient ocean beast, it's been
It's been hard. Both Ryan and I believe in hard work, but sailing has really taught us patience. Because you never know when you're gonna be able to leave, or when you're gonna have to repair something that broke, or when you're gonna be able to complete a project that is taking so much longer than you thought because you're waiting for a part that takes weeks to arrive. There is no point in being frustrated because you're at the dock. It's one of those things that is so much easier said than done. I was not that kind of person a few months ago. But with that said, with all the work that we've been putting on Polar Seal for the last month and a half, we're really seeing her turn into a boat that is self-sufficient. And I used to say that Polar Seal would be good for us to cross the Atlantic and stay in the Caribbean, but with everything that we've done, I am now seeing a boat that can take us across oceans and around the world. I think that's we're gonna get so much out of all the work we've put on Polar Seal this year. We would like to take this opportunity to thank Ant and Sid from sailing vessel Impavidus. They're in Almería too, they're on the boat, they're also on YouTube, you can check them out at the link above my head. A few days ago our water heater broke, and with all the work that we had to do, this was one of the last things that we wanted to deal with, and it was so frustrating, but Ant came by and really helped us figure it out what it was, and we could fix the issue in less than 24 hours. Tomorrow we are back at sea, and right now the weather does not look great. It looks like it's going to rain on us, but the winds are okay enough that we can go. It's going to be a 100 nautical mile passage all the way to Cartagena, so we're looking at departing sometimes in the morning and we'll be arriving in the middle of the night. At this point I will take the rain rather than another week in the marina. So we will see how things turn. So guys, thanks for watching, thank you for your patience, and I will see you next week at sea. Have a great day. Bye.